Woman2Woman on I Will Live for JC.
Hi, and welcome to Woman2Woman. I'm your host, TT, and I have my co-hosts with me, Shirley and Boogie. What up?
Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. I'm so glad to see Friday. And then on the payday on top of that, yay.
Thank you.
Why come I can't keep up when payday is, Shirley? Why I gotta ask you guys, do we get paid today?
Cause you just rich, girl. You just rich.
No,
Man,
I'm not.
You ain't playing, cause I know what my payday is. All right.
Oh my gosh.
She balling. That's what it is.
No, I be holding on to the last little bit. Like, is it enough? Can I look now and see if there's anything in there besides my $5 and some change?
I like that. I like that.
I don't forget when payday is. I be counting the days. We got paid today. I be like, when we get paid again? Oh, on the 15th. I don't pay with my money.
Don't know why I get confused about when payday is. It just seems like, is it this week? Or sometimes it just surprised me. I don't know. 2 weeks kind of go by fast. Like it ain't number one.
It really does. But you know what it is? It's because you have so many other events in your life, things that you're doing. So the time will go past you. But I'm telling you, I don't fool with payday. I ain't going to forget it. I be counting down.
That's why I asked you, because I know you know. Shirley, it's a day to pay week or is it next week? I know Shirley know.
Girl, look, I'm that Wednesday. Okay, on Wednesday, girl, you go online and see what your check gonna look like. Don't play with me.
You know, then you sit here and I done pulled it out by Wednesday and I had it mapped out where everything got to go by Friday, and then it had to be like,
Okay.
I don't even want to look at it till Friday again. And you feel like I held on to it longer. Oh. Everybody doing all right?
Wow. I am. It's Friday.
I'm fine.
All right,
Oh
somebody.
yeah, it's Super Bowl Sunday
That's
coming up.
right. What are you guys playing for the Super Bowl?
We're gonna have a little small gathering at my oldest brother's house on Sunday. We're gonna start at 12:00, and the game that come on at 5:30. So, and I might be passed out by the time the game starts.
I was getting ready to say, y'all gonna be on fool.
I know, right?
But you know, I know my cousin. Hot dang.
Where you gonna be, Shirley?
We got invited to go over one of Al's security friends' house for a Super Bowl. So you know, we trying to bounce around. Look, I'm coming over to your place too, Boogie. I know we're right.
Yeah, come on over. We're right down the street from your house. You know where Roddy lives.
Yeah, what kind of food y'all have?
Everything.
Okay, that's not answering my question.
Oh, well, real, you know the usual barbecue
no,
type.
No, wait,
usually,
hold up.
Huh?
Let me ask this: who cooking?
Me and my brothers.
Okay, I know how you cook. I don't know about them, so I need to know what you cook. You know how I know my food on plate.
I'm gonna be doing most of the. D and I gonna be doing most of the grilling, so okay. Yeah.
No, I can't eat everybody's food. TT laughing. She don't understand. I'm real picky about my food because everybody can't cook.
I hear you talk about that all the time. That's why it's funny to me.
And Boogie tell you, if we go somewhere at somebody's house, I be like, what you cook? And we have our stuff at church. What you cook? I need to know who cooks what because there's some people who can't cook.
You is crazy.
And there's some who ain't clean.
You know, I don't mind because I look over some stuff and I point to Shirley and go, did you do this? You do this? You do this? She's like, no, I didn't do that because I'll pass it on over to the next one. I don't want that one. I don't know who did that one.
Yep, we did, girl. You got to know, TT, if you out here, you be like, who made that? I'll have you the same way. It's important to know who cooked what.
Yeah. I don't eat everybody's cooking anyway.
I tried.
I know.
Most of the time you'll hear if somebody in church say, who cooked this? It's like, I don't know if that means something good or that's something bad. I could. Oh, okay. I just want to know it was good. Okay, thank you.
If I could, I would love, before I ate anybody's cooking, I would love to go to their house and see how clean their house is. If it's not clean, I'm not eating it. But I know I don't have that luxury. So, you know,
But see, you
I,
know,
look-
okay,
I look
this
at their
don't
shoes
sound-
and clothes. I guess maybe I'm stereotyping. I don't know.
No.
Look at somebody's clothes.
They don't know. Let me tell you how you do it. See,
What's that?
Who this don't sound ugly, but whatever. You really have to go to the bathroom and have a conversation with people. And when they come up out of there, if they don't go to the sink, then you know who don't wash their hands and you don't eat their food.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I do. If I'm either going to your house and I'm going to be in your kitchen because I'm going to be, have a conversation. I'm just going to be chilling, but I'll be watching you. If you touch stuff off the floor and then you go back to your food and you don't wash your hands, I can't eat your food. If you have animals in your house that go in your kitchen, I ain't eating your food. Sorry. I'm one of them kind of people. No. I'm just letting you know, if you come to my house, when you walk in, you're going to smell the food cooking, and you're going to see me constantly washing my hands and keep dishwater in the sink with bleach. That's just how I am, because I don't like nasty.
My mother-in-law's like that. But, she called me last night. She called me, and she said, T. I said, yes, Mom. She said, I finally tried your little tin can you sent me for Christmas. I sent her some caramels with some Oreo truffles at the bottom, right? She hadn't opened it or messed with it since Christmas.
Oh my God.
She said, I was looking for something sweet, and I saw that can. I opened it. One of the caramels fell or moved out of the way, and I saw the little chocolate truffles underneath them. So she said, I tried. She said, it was so good. And it just tastes like one of those expensive truffles you buy at the store. She said, I ate 2 of them. No, I ain't supposed to have that kind of sweet.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my gosh. I was laughing because I was like, wait. You still got those? They ain't like molded or something?
Wait, Boogie. TT been on a baking friend. She been baking like you would not believe. She been made some
What you been baking, TT?
She made some Hootie Creek cookies.
Hootie Creeks.
Who?
So,
Hootie Creek.
So Hootie Creeks.
You said Cootie Creek?
They said Hootie Creeks.
Hootie Creek.
H-O-O-T-Y.
Nah, I don't think I want that.
No.
I don't want nothing that got no cooties in it. I told you. I ain't taking nothing with no cooties. This is some good.
I'm sorry. Oh, you messed me up.
Boy.
Oh, I done made some Hootie Creeks. They some cookies, but they're good. I done made some what I've been making? I've been making all kind of cookies. Made the latest thing been cheese crackers, the Cheez-Its.
Who crackers?
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its. Oh, that's just like the cheese whiz on top of the cracker, right?
No, you bake the cracker.
The Cheez-Its in the red box with the yellow right. Your girl.
Yeah,
Cheez-It crackers.
Cheez-Its.
Oh.
I've been making a lot of those. My daughter loves those now. And
they were making cake pops in her cake pop machine.
Spinach broccoli soup.
Well, since you've been doing all this baking, so you're going to bake for the Super Bowl, TT? Is that what you're going to do? What are y'all doing for the game out there in the woods? I know y'all probably don't get good reception. Y'all got to get on the horse and start going.
Man, I ain't got nothing over here.
Ride to town and go watch the game on the public TV?
I'm going. Dr. Brooks invited me to go to his house. I got to go over there and watch some Super Bowl because, you got to stand on one leg and hold the antenna crazy and sideways to get the Virginia channel here.
And everything.
Yeah, I really need to invest in some cable satellite or something. No. Seriously, yeah. So I did get an invite.
HD for y'all mean hot darn. y'all don't get HD like the rest of us. Y'all get hot.
No, it's definitely different. I couldn't even get the tornado watch. I couldn't even get a channel to stay on more than 2 seconds. Says your signal is low. Your signal is low. I can't watch nothing. I couldn't get no kind of weather or warning or nothing because this channel it would flash on and cut right back off. Your signal is too low.
Speaking of that, y'all remember back in the day? I don't know if y'all did it, because y'all were ballers and y'all come from rich families and stuff like that. But y'all remember having to put the foil on top of the antennas, and then your mom or dad have you standing
up there. I got foil on them.
Antennas,
I got
and
foil.
And they tell you don't move, right there.
Yeah, I remember them days.
That's what we've been doing.
You have to look around to see if you can see TV just for a quick second. And you have to stop, move back. You remember that? Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna take a
That's
picture.
messed up.
I'm gonna take a picture. I got
That's
the antenna with 2 big pieces of foil off both sides, and then I got it up off the table behind the TV, propped up sideways behind the wall mount to try to prop it up to try to get as high as I can to get the best reception. But you can see behind the TV these 2 little metal wires come out with these big old pieces of foil attached to in the background.
Wow.
Oh, and it still ain't helped.
Wow.
Oh my
Back
gosh.
in the day when they had those real big antennas that were on top of the roof, and they were like when you turn it a certain way, they would stand up, and the arms would stick out. You remember those?
Yeah,
you went
I
way
did.
back.
I grew up in roofing, so my days made me we used to take those off the house and put them back.
Wow.
After we got through doing the roof and stuff like that. So yeah, I remember those antennas.
That is.
And the older people still got them up there and don't even use it. They got cable. Don't move my antenna.
They say, man, if you touch that antenna, you're gonna be in trouble.
Make my property value go up.
How about them gigantic satellite dishes that be in the backyard?
Oh man, the one that sticks in the ground.
Yes.
And it's big enough for you to jump inside of it.
Yes.
People still have those.
Yes.
People still have those.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. That's out of control.
Look, I'm gonna ask y'all this question, but I know
Okay.
when I ask this topic, somebody else might want to call in and get on this participation. So
Okay.
let me go through the number before I even ask the question. If you'd like to call in and participate in today's call, you can by dialing 530-881-1300, and you can put in the participation code of 165290#. All right, here was the question that was asked me just a little while ago. I was asked, T, and this was coming from a male perspective. He said, I'm asking this of a woman just to see, what would a woman rather have? Would a woman rather have a man that respects her, or would a woman rather have a man that loves her? No other in between, this or that, yay, nay, which one? Shirley.
Who goes first?
Wow. So it's either respect or love.
Yep.
Okay. If you love me, then you probably don't respect me. Okay. If you love me, you still respect me. I'm gonna take love for 200, Alex.
Okay, and I'm gonna ask you to explain why in a little bit. Boogie, what would you think?
I'm gonna take the route of answering the question like in Jeopardy. What is respect?
Oh, what is respect? All right, and I'm gonna ask you. I said love because, like what you said, Shirley. In our mind, if you love me, then that comes with a degree of respect. You will respect me out of love. That's coming from this side. Now, Boogie says respect, and I say, and I. This is how my mind wraps around that too, because men top needs are different from women top needs, and from a man's top needs, respect and sex on top are high on the list. So from a male perspective, if the woman respects me, it must mean she loves me. It's how I viewed it. But Shirley, expound on why you would say love.
Because if you love a person, and I mean truly love a person, then you accept everything about them, good and bad. If you really, really love them, but you have to also love yourself. And I just feel like love it's a language that's, it's universal. Everyone understands it because that's how you feel about that person. So like you asked which one, I would take love over respect, because I feel like if you love me, then yeah, you respect me. It just goes hand in hand to me. I could be wrong, but that's what I feel.
Now, Boogie, why do you say respect?
Well, I got a few examples why I feel like a woman wants respect when, that they'll take respect over love.
Okay.
It's because of, now, you hear people say all the time, I love you, baby, all the time. But then you see them go out in the street and mess around this person and that person. They come home, oh, I love you. They're not respecting her at home, but they still love them. right?
Mhm.
So I think a woman would rather have respect, rather have her man respect her and treat her with respect and acknowledge her and, things of that nature rather than being loved. I think I think a woman would feel more loved if she had more respect. Because a man can love a woman and not respect her.
Yes,
Well, that's true.
that is
That
true.
is true.
But it's almost like, well, shoot, you can respect a best friend, you can respect a fellow co-worker or somebody at church from the opposite sex. You can respect a friendship, but
Okay,
it's
well,
different
let me ask you
between that
this.
connection, between a love connection and just somebody you just respect. You can live with a person out of respect, like a roommate.
Well, can I ask you this question, TT?
Hey.
What if, okay, you're married, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your husband, stayed out late, all the time. He was disrespecting you. He was doing different things that's so disrespectful. But he came home and told you he loved you. Would that be acceptable?
No.
Okay.
Because first of
So
all,
that's
I
the
would
reason
have
why
already,
that's
I
the
would
reason
have
why I
already
said that.
told him. I would have already told him if it's something that bothered me, you stayed out all night and a concern. I would have already addressed that issue with him. And if he continued to do that, then it's not respectful. Yes, that's true. But you're not really that. You don't. If you disregard my concern like that, I don't really think you care about me enough to. You don't really care, because if you cared about me, you wouldn't be doing something that much to bother me over and over again when you know it bothers me. And if you don't care, then you don't love me, and then what's the point?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that was just my point. I was just trying to. That's why I thought a woman would, take more respect than.
I mean,
than
it's kind of like
love.
a tolerance. I mean, it gets to the point of, okay, what's my tolerance level? Yeah, he says this. Yeah, he may not be doing anything or not. I don't know what you're doing when you're out there because I'm not out there. If I was going out there with you, then that'd be something different. Or if I was invited to go, that might even be something different. But if you blatantly keep going out, and just because you're going out, you could be, if you are going out and be with other women, then you must not love me if you don't love me enough to just be with me. If it's something that I'm lacking that you need to go out there and get, you need to address that with me, so maybe we can come to something together where you wouldn't have to get what you think you need out there and you can keep it home. Or we can do stuff together or branch out or whatever. But, we don't have to keep this thing as separated. I understand people need their own time and space too. But, do you have to have everything out all night, all the time?
Well,
Oh, wow.
Yay, nay?
I I'm still standing on what I said. I think that a woman would if a man showed more respect than love, she could deal with that.
I have to think about that some more. Because, I mean, if I did, because
That's a trick. I mean, but
it really, if you do get more
then again, we're
respect,
talking about a general type thing.
right, if you
But,
did get more
yeah.
respect, if they're respecting your issue that you don't like the fact that they go out and stay out all night, and they're doing something about that and they're respecting that, then that is a positive thing, and it kind of goes in hand, because if you respect the person enough to be in a relationship and make it work, and also bring forth love, it kind of goes hand in hand to what Shirley was saying too. I would like some respect, but you can be in a relationship with someone who respects you but really don't have that deep feeling for you too. But what if you want more and you can't get more because they don't have that for you? They just have a respect for you.
Ooh, that's well, I won't say that, but I'm glad you said that, because I do have a question since you said that.
Okay.
What if your spouse told you, "I can't love you the way you want to be loved"? How would you take that?
Take it for what she said to it as. She can't love you the way you want to be loved.
Then what?
If she's telling
Then
you
what
she
does that
can't
mean?
do it, and she's not willing to do it, then she ain't gonna do it. She just can't do it.
So do you stay with that person then?
That's a person to that person who she's talking to. Is that a decision? That's a decision. Well, is it worth going through the motion? I mean, because we can, it sounds as though I can respect you enough to stay together. She didn't say she wanted to leave, but she can't love you the way she wants to be loved. That's kind of like living together in the same house and living two separate lives. You're roommates, and you respect one another as roommates. If you're not going to be able to love a person as a relationship, then pretty much you're just rooming and shacking together. I mean, are you going to be satisfied with a shacker? That's what it's going to come down to, your tolerance level. Are you going to be able to deal with that, or does your desire or need for more over precedent that, and you're going to want to seek something better?
Wow.
It's about a need being met. Eventually, you're going to have something come up where you're going to have something's not going to be fulfilled, fully fulfilled, and you're going to have that need, and it's going to deepen until you start searching for it and looking to find it in someone else.
Wow.
You think so?
I think we all have certain needs, and we desire those needs strongly, and depending on how strongly those are, cause people to take action.
Wow.
It been, if you feel like you can hold on and just deal with the way things are, then you might be all right. But some people can't. Some people eventually, it might take 2 years, it might take 5 years. Some people stay together for 40 years, and then the children gone and everything else, and all of a sudden they want to leave and get a divorce. At 50, 60 years old, what you leaving and get a divorce now for? All your good years passed up. Then you're wishing all the woulda, coulda, shoulda dones, and now you're older and don't have a lot of time for the woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah, I'm glad. Since you said that, I'm glad you said that, because I hear a lot of stories here lately about people that's been married like 20, 30 years, and all of a sudden the man gets up and leaves, or the woman gets up. She gets up. She just says, "I'll forget it one day," and the spouse is shocked. But I think it's from just not caring to change different things, or just acting like everything's okay, and just ignoring the problems that this person's been probably saying to you over years. This bothers me. Stop doing it. Stop doing this. I told you one day I'm gonna leave. I told you one day I'm gonna leave. Then they get up and leave. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they got up and left me finally. So it all makes sense. One person just gets tired of talking about it, and next thing you know, they get up and leave.
And I see a lot of that. I saw on the news lately a lot of women are doing that, are leaving at an older age. And a lot of it they were saying is, well, they don't have the kids to worry about anymore. They feel more secure in life. They feel like, okay, well, or the way they said it, or made little justifications of it back in the day, a lot of women, or these are the boomer babies or whatever, a lot of them are leaving right now. And it said back then a lot of the women didn't work or didn't get a college degree, and they stayed with the man even though they might not have been happy. They felt like they weren't able to support themselves on their own if they did leave, and they thought it'd be more of a struggle, and they stayed because of financial reasons. Some of them stayed for the children they have involved. They didn't want this family split up. They didn't want that. Some of them just didn't have the self-esteem, self-confidence enough to build up to think they can make it on their own, or to be alone. They couldn't stand the fact to be alone, so they just dealt with it. And what was another one? I think that was the main ones, but over a period of time they just got tired and said, hey, I can do this. I'm not going to worry about this and that. Some of them even went back to school and got little online stuff to try to slowly prepare themselves for stuff when they knew, eventually they would need a change. But I've heard of a lot of that happening. It is true. A lot of them stay for a lot of different reasons, but they get to a point where they finally just had enough, and they're confident enough to just go and be done. And you get to a certain age in life anyway, you're like, look, I'm too old for this. I can do bad by myself and be all right. You get to that point. some people get to that point before they get old. It's like, I just can't deal with this no more. This is too much for me. You're going to have me in the grave before my time trying to deal with this mess. You know, I can do bad by myself, and I'm up and I'm gone.
Wow.
So, yeah, but that was a question. And that was very interesting that we talked about. Now, he also proposed this, that he said he had asked another question in a different part, and he didn't get the results that he expected. Here was the scenario. You got a couple. They've been married for a little while. They have no children. They both work. They make a moderate income. Their bills are being met, but they don't really have a lot of savings, okay? And one day, the husband approaches the wife and says, look, honey, I don't want you to have to work anymore. I would like for you to leave your job and stay home. And it became a big debate whether the women, the focus point was, would expect most of the women to say they would leave their job and stay at home, or keep their job because they want to keep their job despite their husband's request. Hit me, Shirley.
Great. Ask that question again.
You have the couples. It's a scenario. The couple's doing good. They're both working. The husband wants the wife to stop working, to leave her job. Would you expect statistically that most women would say they would want to stay home, or most women would like to keep their job?
I would say keep their job because they want their own money. They don't want to have to go to their husband. I mean, times have changed. Women really don't want to. They want to be independent, no matter if they're married or not. And they want to have their own money, have control over their own spending, no matter how crazy it might sound. But that they do.
Okay, I kind of I like having my own money. You know.
I just think it's the way women are raised now. Well, people in general are raised now. We're not raised the same way that our parents raised us. You know, so they have this idea that, you know, even although I'm married, I'm still independent. I still need my own money, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, I think now women will be more inclined to say, no, I want to keep my job. That way I can spend the way I want to spend. Because if not, I have to ask him for money.
What do you feel about it, Shirley?
Well, I mean, I kind of agree with what Boogie is saying, but it's like, now, if your husband is making 6 figures, then yeah, they're going to, you know, probably be okay with that because they're going to still probably get an allowance. But me personally, I like having my own job. You know, and then you get to a point where, what if something happens to your spouse where they can no longer work, and you know you still have bills coming in? Somebody got to bring some money in the house. So
I don't know. I look at things differently on that one because
there's a lot of ways you can look at it. It depends on the individual what their situation is. You know, are you used to having a whole lot of money and shopping all the time, or are you used to just living check to check, or are you used to, you know, having enough money to last you to your next payday? It just depends. That's a hard question.
That's the scenario. They make a moderate. They're putting bills, but they're not really having enough after they pay the bills to put money aside. So they're really kind of living a little bit just above living paycheck to paycheck in this scenario.
So if you're living paycheck to paycheck, then why would you want your spouse to not work if you're barely making it? That's not going to save you any money.
That's how I saw it too. But the question was, would you leave? Would you think most women would stay home, or most women would keep working?
I think they keep working. That's what I think.
Now, if that causes a controversy between you and the spouse, then how would, I don't know how they would go about handling that. I got to think about that in a minute. If the spouse is insistent, the husband is insistent, honey, I need you to stay home, and he gives his argument, and he has certain valid arguments or whatever, and the woman is like, I don't want to stay home. I want to work. And it causes some discord in there. Then
That's
what?
just not even think. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Well, I know that my mom, she quit her job when I was around about 13 years old, maybe 12 or 13 years old, and she didn't have a job up until the day she passed away back about a little over 4 years ago. And she used to always tell me, "Oh, I wish I had kept my job. I had my own money. I wish I had kept my job. I had my own money." So I guess that's the reason why I say that too. Is what she used to always say that because when she had a certain amount of money after bills, that was it. If not, she had to go to my dad and say, "Hey, I spent all my money. I need some money from you." Then she'd have to hear my dad's mouth. "Where'd the money go? What'd you spend it on? You should have had this much." So instead of her hearing that, she had her own job. But since she didn't, she had to go to him when she was out of money.
That's one thing that would probably irritate me the most about that. Honey, I need toilet paper money. Can I get some toilet paper?
Oh, wow.
I need to go to the grocery store. Can I get some
money?
money? And you don't have anything, and you have to constantly rely on somebody to give it to you. And it's almost like you feel kind of controlled or under a microscope, especially if you're not getting like any type of personal allowance, and everything you do manage to get has to go to get something specific. And every time you feel in your pocket ain't nothing there but your leg. You know what I'm saying? You ain't feeling nothing but your leg every time. You get tired of feeling like you're so broke. I do like being able to work. I enjoy working. I enjoy having something to do, but it wouldn't bother me whether I worked or if I stayed at home. Because even if I stayed at home, I wouldn't just stay at home and just do nothing but clean the house all day. I've been doing something in my own little business or something. I would not just be home. So either way, I would still be making some kind of money.
Yeah.
If I had to sell some jewelry, make some things, bake some stuff, I don't know, DJ, do a little side job.
DJ,
I'm serious.
You can't mix up nothing. You can't mix.
We'll go
You
do
talking
some
about DJ
stuff.
bar mitzvahs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
sit
'Cause
together. We'll do some little things. But something I would still probably be making money. I'm not a sit still, but and maybe if it's something in the office, you work around a whole bunch of men in a corporate world, and he was like, "Well, I just need you to come home because I ain't living like that, and you might get around the wrong folk too much, because stuff happens in the office now, out there in the world."
It does.
It does. He might have had a reason why he didn't want her in that office like that, but I don't know. But I was wondering, I would have thought a lot of women would have been like, "Yeah, I might would have stayed home." But like you said, if you're just making it paycheck to paycheck, and we both got a job and doing good, no kids and stuff, hey, let's build up a savings or something before we go that route, or let's get higher up in position, making a little bit more money or something. I enjoy working.
I do too. My brother and I were talking about that one day. We've, for the most part, the last 10 to 12 years, we've had a job and a business. And he was talking about, the question came up: what if I had $10 million? Would I quit working? And I said, no, I don't know. He said, man, you couldn't do it. You said, you're the program to get up every morning to do something. It'll drive you crazy after about the third or fourth week of not doing anything. So I don't think I could ever sit at home, at all and just do nothing.
Right.
And not have a job.
Yeah, I had to do something. If it wasn't but my own little business startup, I'll help people design websites, resume business, whatever. I would have to find something to do. I just can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Really. I'll find something to do.
Because you can only clean up so much in the house.
That's it.
After that point, it's like, okay, what am I going to do next? You can only cook so many dinners, so many lunches. So I would have to have a job. Or I would be like, okay, why is it that you want me to stay home? What are you trying to accomplish? Can't we accomplish this faster if we got two incomes coming in? I'd be questioning. That's just me because I need to know.
Yeah.
I'm not the kind of person that could just sit and not do anything. Because I remember when I first moved to Texas, I didn't have a job, but I was still being paid. That was good because I had a check coming in. When that check started slowing down, I was like, oh, I just got me a job. My husband will tell you, I've always worked. As a matter of fact, when I was in high school, I begged my parents to let me get a job.
I didn't have to beg. I told them I wanted to work. That's like, we're going to take you down there to get your work permit, 15 years old. I went and got my work permit, and I started working. My first job was at Bojangles.
Bojangles? What's
Bojangles. Oh, that's right. Y'all don't have Bojangles. I wanted to work at Sonic because I was a good roller skater, and I thought I could do that really well, but I didn't get that job. That was the first place I went.
You were back then, huh? Dang.
Y'all ain't got a Sonic either?
Well, we do,
but Sonic.
Yeah, but
At
one time they did away with the roller skates.
Oh, they still do roller skates at some of them here.
No, it depends on where you go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They still out here. The one over here by us, they use skates.
Where?
The one right there at Barton and Great Southwest, they wear skates over there. It depends on the time of the year and what's going on and how busy they are. Because some of the girls, they do wear skates. Some of them don't. I think it's because they don't all know how to skate. Oh, yeah,
but out there where Titi lives, they don't have concrete, so I don't know how they're going to roller skate on dirt and gravel.
You know what? We don't have one here in this town or the next couple towns around. I have to go about an hour to go to one, but they got concrete there about an hour away. I don't have no place like that. We have little diner, like the old-fashioned diner where you pull your car up and the little waiter comes out to your car. In the drive-in diners. Really? I seen one of those, but you can go inside and eat. But she don't have roller skates on.
Yeah, because you got dirt and gravel out there.
But yeah, it's dirt. You drive up to the dirt, and it's a one little paved sidewalk looking area. She walks down, and she can go to the cars. So you can sit in and have the buffet inside. But I was like, wow, and it has not changed. So it looks straight out of like 50, 30 somewhere back there. The sign, everything is still the way it was when it was first built. So I was like, wow, those still around. And it looks exactly the same with the bathrooms out back.
Oh, outhouses?
It's attached to the building, but you go around the back outside. We talked about this. Around the back outside, and it's a single bathroom, but it's facing this dark trailer. If you go at night, it's gonna be extremely dark. It's facing this trailer park and stuff. And I'm like, I ain't going back there by myself to go to the bathroom. I hold my water before I go back there by myself. You can get stabbed, jacked, or anything back there. The back door ain't even on the back. It's on the side. Ain't nothing back there in the back. But the bathroom. Oh, somebody can snatch you up out of the bathroom. You gone.
Hello.
Man.
Wow. Unbelievable.
But yeah. Yeah. Oh, Super Bowl weekend. And then we'll have to go back to work on it. Too bad this weekend ain't a long weekend.
Football season over, and now there's nothing to do till August.
It's always something to do. We got stuff going on. We always got something going on.
Yeah, but it's nothing like football season, man. I'm depressed.
Whatever. Well, you know what? Get over it.
Yeah.
Just get over. Oh, Boogie. When's the last time you went inside a Conn's?
This summer.
What is Conn's?
They changed it around. Conn's is a store that sells like TVs and furniture and appliances. Yeah, they have changed this store around. It looks really nice.
I don't have anything I need to buy except for some new chairs for my dining room, but my children have torn them up.
Oh, you know what you need to do? You need to go to the Rooms to Go outlet and get your chairs.
No.
Because my dining room table, I got those chairs from there, and they were brand new, still in the box.
Oh.
So you can, get it from there. I always go to the outlet store because, they always have some people return things for whatever their reasons are, and they'll sometimes, break them up, or they'll sell them because they have extra. Oh, but you can buy, some nice chairs from there. That's what we did. Look, where you want to go? I'm down to go shopping.
I'll wait.
I was just saying, when you're ready, let me know. I'll meet y'all there. Because I can find the TV. I be finding deals. You just don't understand. I don't pay full price for nothing.
Well, look, y'all got any plans for Valentine's Day set up yet?
No.
I have.
I'm gonna love me for me.
Shut up. I'm going to buy my husband I think I'll buy him a watch, and we'll make him a gift bag. And then, because I get paid that week, and I think I'll take him out to dinner. Or I might make him a nice lobster dinner or something, because he likes lobster. So I may cook that for him. What about you?
Me? I don't know. We don't usually do anything for Valentine's Day, so I don't know. He hasn't said
so you know
anything.
what? We need to change that. Sometimes you got to show people so that they understand and know what to do for the holidays when it's a romantic holiday. Because if they were not brought up like that, they don't know.
We have an anniversary this month too. 2 weeks after Valentine's Day.
When's y'all anniversary?
28th.
February?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that's one day after my dad and his wife anniversary.
Really?
I can't believe I'm saying that. But yeah, my dad and his wife, they've been married. It'll be 3 years this February 27th.
It'll be 16 for us.
Enthused about it.
What's that?
You sound so excited about that.
Oh yeah, we'll be.
It'll be 16 years for us. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we haven't celebrated our anniversary yet because we usually go away like on a weekend trip or something. Because ours will be in January. So I would say in the next few months I'll plan us a trip to go somewhere. I don't know where yet.
I think we're going to be going to Bahamas in May.
Oh, that'd be fun.
If all goes planned, May 14th. So we'll go back to Bahamas.
Go out there and make another baby.
No.
Oh, okay.
No more.
Oh.
I'm done. That's it.
Yep.
I got one.
Right. And how old is your daughter? 11?
She's 11. That's it.
Hey, that's not. Hey, I've heard of people, shoot.
It's funny to me because I know people who got teenagers like 18, 19. They tell me, "Oh, I got a 2-year-old." What the heck? What was you thinking?
My brother started over. He had 2 grown sons, and got divorced and married another lady, and they started all over. He has a 22-year-old, almost 20-year-old, and he has a
3-year-old,
a 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
Dang, 22.
Wow.
Yep, 22, 20, 6, and 3.
Wait a minute. His current wife got 2 kids by him?
Yeah.
Oh, Tinkerbell.
Wow.
So they got totally. She had a son before, so he's like 11 or 12. So he has 22, 20, well, almost 23. Let's say 23. He'd be 23 this year. 23, 20, 12, 6, and 3.
So why is your dog barking?
You can hear my dog. Oh, maybe that's your dog out here.
I don't know who dog that is.
That's at my house.
I thought my dog was barking outside.
Must be the mailman.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. I thought that was my dog. I was like, y'all can hear that? Oh, shoot. What was I going to say about that? Oh, no, I'm not having any more. With my medical concerns, the doctor has highly recommended that I never have any more children. So, nah, that's it. I'm satisfied. Well, I'd like to thank our listeners for tuning in to Woman2Woman today, and we hope that you turn in next week for another episode of Woman2Woman, and thank you so much. Remember to be a blessing in someone's life today, and let God use you. Hi, good people, and thank you for tuning in to Woman2Woman on I Will Live for JC.